if Luchanko were to play every night from now until the 9 games is up, it would be, I believe, the 29th would be the St. Louis game. I just had the schedule in front of me, and now it's gone. Yes. No, they play Boston in Boston on the 29th. That would be his 9th game, I believe. Then on Halloween, home against St. Louis, could determine if he's here for 9 or 80. Well, 81, as Charlie pointed out last night, because he already sat once. What do you think is going to happen?
I don't think there's a chance he's going back. I don't think there's a chance.
There's no way, right?
There's no way.
It's not like they're just easing him in.
That's the thing. They're not like trying him out at this point. At this point, he's an integral part of the team.
John Tortorella.
So I don't think it's possible.
Like, Halloween, if that's game 10 for him, and that's like, okay, he's staying. We burned a year. That's the ELC. John Tortorella might have him playing with Michkov at that point. Like, will that shock you at all?
No.
Like, he clearly has no interest in playing Sean Couturier.
No.
We know the situation with Morgan Frost. And listen, Morgan Frost is doing fine. Needs to be a little better in the face-off circle. But overall, Morgan Frost is doing just fine in this role right now.
Yeah.
But it's pretty clear Jett Luchanko might be John Tortorella's favorite center.
He might be the best center on the team right now. He's a child.
I can't say it's not Morgan Frost.
Yeah, that's fair.
We will be living
real close.
If he's still here on Halloween, it's because we're having that conversation.
Yes.
That's absolutely going to be the case.
Yeah.
And I can't say he didn't impress me last night.
No, he looked good last night.
Again, over 5 minutes at 5-on-5 straight up against McDavid. McDavid didn't have a shot on net until the third period. Poehling also did a pretty good job against him. I am shocked at the way they're using him, quite honestly. He played 13:54 at even strength last night, Luchanko did. The other centers, Ryan Poehling, 9:19. Coots, 8:55. Frost, 8:21. He was far and away.
Like, this is what I mean. Like, he's not going back.
Far and away the most used center last night.
Who are we replacing him with when he goes back?
Like, outside of special teams time, and it was so much a special teams game.
It was, yes.
Like, I mean, 4 or 5 penalties on the Flyers, 7 penalties on Edmonton. Like, there was so much special teams time last night. It's hard to get a gauge. We'll get into the Couturier of this all in a second. But you look at the way they're using him, and John Tortorella is going to go to Danny Briere and say, you're taking my best center away from me.
100%.
Like, this is not going to be I thought when he made the team, all right, we're going to get more of a look at him. He's going to play the 9 and go back.
Yes.
Unless he, sucks for the next couple of games, I don't think there's any chance he's going back.
No. No, when this started, I was sure he was going to get 9 games of limited use, trying out.
Let's see him in some spots.
See what happens in the NHL. See how he handles it. Let him get a little taste. He is 100% not going back now. If he goes back now, I'll be shocked.
It was, okay, we're going to see him. We're going to put him in some situations. We'll see how he reacts. The situation last night was toe-to-toe with the best player in the world.
Yeah, and he hung in just fine.
He was fine. He was absolutely fine. There was nothing wrong with Jett Luchanko last night. And again, 2-3 scoring chances? He had some shots.
Yes. He's another one that's getting real close.
He helps create the Brink goal by just getting in the right spot. We thought it was his goal at first, and then it was like, oh no, it hit Ekholm's stick, not his. But he's in the right position to create traffic for that to be possible. And then he had 2 attempts at the end, where he could have basically won the game. He's not going back.
No, there's no chance he's going back. So welcome to reality, everyone. Jett Luchanko's on this team. And honestly, I don't think it's a bad thing.
No.
It doesn't, what I'm seeing out of him is not looking like someone who is going to be hampered by this playing in the NHL.
I think guys eventually, I think there are situations where guys were hurt by it. I think there's situations where guys were helped by it. I think being coached by John Tortorella, being put in this situation at this age where he's not playing, like I said, like Sean Couturier was with Zach Rinaldo and Harry Z and Max Talbot.
Yeah.
Like that is not what's happening right now. He is out there with legitimate NHL players, and he is helping them succeed.
Yes.
He hopefully progresses throughout the season, and we see more offense out of him. We see fewer mistakes, but like, I don't know, man. I'm watching Sanheim suck, who just played his 500th game, and I'm watching Luchanko in his second. You tell me who was better last night.
I don't want to say it out
I know
loud.
it's hard, like it's a defenseman and a foot, but like, you tell me who was better last night. Guy playing 500th game, guy playing second game.
The guy playing the second game.
By a lot!
By a long shot.
So I'm having a lot of trouble seeing a world where they send Luchanko back. I guess Danny Briere can just go, we don't think this is right.
Yeah.
We're doing this because I'm in charge. And listen, if he thinks that's the move, then okay. But I'm not seeing... John Tortorella is making it so that you can't send him back.
Pretty much. He's... And to be quite honest with you, like, he wouldn't be able to do that if Luchanko couldn't keep up.
Yeah, if he was just getting killed out there, like, we saw it. He wanted to do this with Emile Andre last year.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, maybe he's not ready, but he does some things that none of our other guys can do. The power play stinks. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. And then after 4 games, it was like, oh, he is so far in over his head. He is not ready. I know it's only been 2 games, but they've been at least decent to impressive 2 games for, again...
Better in the second one than he was in the first.
Yeah, again, for the youngest player in the league.
Yeah.
I have very few complaints.
No, I'm a big fan.
We all silly like the mayor.